Micah Parsons calls out Eagles' Tush Push play in 4 words as Jalen Hurts and company run 4 straight brotherly shove attempts versus Giants. The Philadelphia Eagles' controversial Tush Push play, affectionately dubbed the brotherly shove by fans, once again took center stage during their Thursday night matchup against the New York Giants. The Eagles relied on the play 4 consecutive times in the second quarter to punch in a 1-yard touchdown by quarterback Jalen Hurts, giving them a brief 17-13 lead. However, while Philadelphia's execution of the move impressed their supporters, not everyone was thrilled by its repeated use. Among the most vocal critics was Micah Parsons, the Green Bay Packers defensive star, who didn't mince words about his feelings toward the play. "That's not football," Parsons criticizes the Tush Push. Following the game, Parsons took to social media to express his frustration with the Eagles' heavy reliance on the Tush Push. Using just 4 pointed words, he summed up his opinion: "That's not real football." His comment immediately went viral, sparking yet another round of debate over whether the Eagles' signature short yardage tactic belongs in the game at all. Parsons, known for his elite athleticism and deep respect for defensive integrity, argued that the play removes too much of the competition from the line of scrimmage. "It's not skill versus skill anymore," he elaborated in a follow-up comment. "You're just shoving a quarterback with 3 guys behind him. That's rugby, not football. The play that divides the NFL." The Tush Push, where Hurts receives the snap in a tight formation before being physically pushed forward by teammates for short yardage gains, has become one of the most unstoppable plays in football. It's particularly effective because of the Eagles' powerful offensive line, led by Jason Kelce and Lane Johnson, and Hurts' natural leg strength and balance. Still, the play has generated controversy for more than a year. Opponents argue it gives the offense an unfair advantage, reduces the role of defense, and blurs the line between football and rugby tactics. Defenders of the play, however, claim it's simply good coaching and execution, an innovation that rewards physicality and precision. The debate intensified on Thursday night when the officiating crew appeared to miss a false start penalty during one of the Eagles' 4 consecutive Tush Push attempts. The no call allowed Hurts to score a touchdown that may have been wiped out otherwise. That sequence drew sharp criticism from fans, analysts, and players alike, with Parsons leading the chorus of disapproval. Not the first controversy surrounding the Tush Push. This is far from the first time the Eagles' go-to play has drawn criticism. In fact, the NFL's competition committee and team owners discussed banning the Tush Push during the league's annual meetings in April. Although the motion received significant support, it ultimately fell short by just 2 votes, keeping the play legal for the 2025 season. Eagles head coach Nick Sirianni has made it clear that he has no intention of abandoning the strategy. "If it's working and it's legal, we're going to keep doing it," Sirianni said earlier this year. "It's about toughness and execution. That's what football is." Ironically, the Eagles have also been flagged for false starts on Tush Push attempts before, including a key one during their Week 2 victory over the Kansas City Chiefs. Yet, despite the penalties and public outcry, Sirianni has refused to adjust. "We'll coach it the same way," he stated after that game. "We trust our guys to get it right." Dave Portnoy joins the debate. Barstool Sports founder Dave Portnoy also weighed in on Thursday's controversy, blasting the Eagles for calling 4 consecutive Tush Push plays against the Giants. In a post to social media, Portnoy mocked the repetition of the tactic, writing, "4 straight Tush Pushes? Come on. Is that even football anymore?" Portnoy's comment echoed the frustrations of many fans who see the play as both predictable and unsportsmanlike. His post quickly gained traction online, with thousands of replies debating whether the Eagles' reliance on the play is genius coaching or simply exploiting a loophole in the rules. Despite the criticism, the Eagles' offense found temporary success with the move, and Hurts once again proved nearly impossible to stop in short yardage situations. The quarterback's touchdown briefly gave Philadelphia hope, but it ultimately wasn't enough to secure a win. Giants emerge victorious. While the brotherly shove may have dominated the headlines, the game itself ended in favor of the New York Giants, who pulled away in the second half for a convincing 34-17 victory. Giants quarterback Jackson Dart, filling in for an injured starter, completed 17 of 25 passes for 195 yards and 2 total touchdowns, showcasing impressive poise under pressure. On the other sideline, Jalen Hurts turned in a solid individual performance despite the loss. The Eagles leader completed 24 of 33 passes for 283 yards and 2 total touchdowns, including the 1-yard score that came from the 4 consecutive Tush Push plays. However, his efforts were overshadowed by the ongoing controversy surrounding the team's signature strategy. A league-wide debate. Micah Parsons' comments have reignited a league-wide debate that shows no signs of slowing down. Defenders of the Tush Push argue that it's simply a matter of physical dominance. If defenses can't stop it, they should adapt. Opponents, like Parsons, claim it undermines the spirit of fair competition. Former players have also chimed in. Ex-quarterback Robert Griffin III tweeted, "If every team could do it, they would. The Eagles are just the best at it." Meanwhile, former linebacker Sean Merriman countered, "It's not football. It's a scrimmage pile. Ban it." The league office has not commented on Thursday's missed false start, but sources close to the NFL competition committee say the play will likely be revisited during the off-season. Given the mounting criticism, it wouldn't be surprising if the Tush Push is once again up for potential modification or elimination in 2026. The Eagles' perspective. Inside the Eagles' locker room, there's little doubt or hesitation about continuing the tactic. Players see it as a testament to their unity and physical strength. "We trust each other in that formation," Jalen Hurts said after the game. "It's all about leverage, trust, and power. We don't care what people call it, it's effective." Center Jason Kels echoed that sentiment, pointing out that the play requires far more coordination than critics realize. "It's not just three guys pushing," he explained. "There's timing, hand placement, and body control. If it were that easy, everyone would be doing it." Looking ahead. The Eagles will have a chance to redeem themselves when they face the Minnesota Vikings on October 19th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. All eyes will once again be on how often, and how effectively, they deploy the Tush Push. Meanwhile, the broader football community continues to debate whether the play should remain part of the game's future. For Micah Parsons, his four-word critique, "That's not real football," has become symbolic of the growing frustration among defenders around the league. Whether his viewpoint ultimately sways rulemakers remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: as long as the Eagles can execute the play successfully, they won't stop using it anytime soon.